So I just made a video on the Pyle Pro microphones. Now I'm making a video on the Behringer amplifier and subwoofer and how I hook it up. So pretty much I got some questions asking how, like someone asked, good God, like how it's connected or RCA, something with pertaining to that. I can't really remember. So I'm going to make a video on this. You got the inputs right here. Now what you see from different from a normal amplifier is you got these, your dip switches, which they call mode switches right here. Now pretty much I can make a different video on that if you want. I'm not going to get too in-depth because I just made a video and ran out of time, so I'm going to make this one. Anyways, you got your two balanced XLR inputs. These are your inputs. You can see it right there. And then you got your 1/4. Now, XLR are better because they're balanced. You got the left, right, and then ground on your bottom. I believe that's what it is. You get more in depth with you know, ohms and all that stuff. Anyways, and then you got over here your bridge mono mode and output power, input impedance, and all that good stuff. So if you've got it balanced, you've got 20k ohms and then 10k ohms unbalanced. And you know, pretty much I'm happy with it. You got one fan on it, as you can see, one fan, and it powers it. It gets, you know, warm at the end of the night, but not way too hot. Makes a little noise, you know, the fan, but not too much. Pretty much what I've got the dip switches set to right now is just so it won't it'll limit the clip. It's called the clip limiter. So pretty much, you know, I leave that on so it doesn't clip. Anyways, over here, as you see here, you've got your two speaker on inputs, or outputs, excuse me. And what I just had connected in there would be a connector which goes from that speaker on to 1/4. They're very convenient. I picked it up at samedaymusic.com. Actually, I didn't pick it. They shipped it to me. Same Day Music for about $9, I think. $9 should be about that. And then shipping and handling's pretty cheap. 2 days, like $2 or something, depending on how big. The subwoofer, I got the 80-pound subwoofer. I'm not sure how heavy it is. They ship that for free, which is really nice. That I think Same Day Music's like the only place that does that. I bought this amplifier at pssl.com. Their shipping handling's okay. Another good DJ website is 6stardj.com. They've got some good lighting selection. They've got a 750-watt strobe light for what, $70 I think, but you know, it's pretty good. Now the thing with Same Day Music is their shipping and handling's pretty expensive. It's not free like Same Day Music. PSSL is pretty good on shipping. I got this thing shipped for what, I think $20 around. So anyways, back to this, and we've got this, and then pretty much it plugs in here, like where the heck is this thing? There it is, and then twists in, locks in there, so you can't get it out, and then you have to pull this thing. Now, reason why I only have one of these things in here, and pretty much the subwoofer I have has the same configuration as this one for your input and output. Pretty much have two speak on, and then I have one of these plugged in to it. Where is that? There we go. One of those plugged in. So it looks like this. And then pretty much output from this goes straight into the subwoofer, which would be speak on to speak on. And then this goes straight into this one right here, the 1/4 goes straight into the 1/4 over here on the speaker. And then pretty much on the subwoofer, you have the same thing, one of these in here and one of those. And then the output goes from there to another speaker from the subwoofer, which has a very good crossover in it. The subwoofer crossover works incredible. Under this box you have your banana plugs, which you pull this thing off. You have to unscrew it. Well, I'm not going to unscrew it. I just unscrewed it and then lost the screws, and now I don't want to do that again. So I found the screws, by the way. Anyways, as you can see, now these look a little different because they're not like the ones on this amp over here, where you just kind of plug them in, plug them straight in there, and then they can pop right out if you put any tension on them. These ones over here, you can take over here and then unscrew it like that, and then plug them in. And then pretty much you have your bridge mono in the middle, which would give you way more power. That's pretty much it, I think. PV speakers are very good. They're PR12s, 12-inch subwoofers. I think they get PR8, PR10, PR12, and PR15. PR15 is giving the biggest woofer, subwoofer in it, 15 inches. Some of them, they've got the PR12s or the PR series with the built-in amplifier. I'm not sure how they sound. They're more expensive, and I got these for about $160. This amplifier, I think I got it for $350. It's a very good amplifier. I'm very happy with it. And to tell you the truth, with my setup I had, the two PV-PR12s and the one Behringer B1800X Pro, excuse me, which, you know, I've had enough power with that. Crossover is great. It sounds great. I haven't had the need to plug in the Crown amplifier I have and get a crossover. I don't have enough space in the rack over there, as you can see, and you know, it's just not worth it to spend, you know, another $80 on one, or 150, however much. So, you know, just not completely worth it to me, I guess. So, anyways, yeah, if you want, I'll make a video on the dip switches if you want to get in-depth, or you can probably find someone else who really gives you an in-depth feel of them, I guess. That's pretty much it, I guess I have to say about this. It's a great amplifier. There's another video on it I have, which tells you all the specs on it and power, and then some other people put their own information on there, which you can find anywhere else. So I gave you the information that it took me a while to find about the power and ohmage and whatnot. So anyways, this is pretty much it, I guess. And you got your breaker right here, 15 amps. And you got your mode switches. There's a lot of information on the back. They didn't waste any of their space, obviously, as you can see, you know. So power, obviously, and that's pretty much it, I have to say. If you have any questions, comment or email me, and I'll get back to you. If you have any video requests that you want me to make one on, I'll be happy to make one or direct you to where you can find a good one.